If you were watching that and you saw the imagery in that last book, Shh, don't tell. Author Michelle Knight is in the house, and I feel like we're about to go into something
Guys.
rich because I have been
Yes.
in that space of being shushed myself, and
Mhm.
to have an ability now, even as we were praying prior to coming on here, to vocalize as God's daughters that we have that birthright to say, no, we don't have to remain silent in Him. And this is an opportunity for us to testify and proclaim His love
Yeah.
and what He does, which is frees us. He frees us from that place of silence. And so you guys are about to tune in to something great. I don't even know what I'm really in store for, but she also told me she's quite the comedian. So it's going to be a high low. So just be ready for the experience. Michelle, thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. I am so blessed to be here. Man, I'm so excited to be here. Not many platforms would like to even discuss this topic. So it's hard to even fathom the thought of being on this platform. So thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
To dive into this book,
Yes.
what does the cover tell you, first of all?
Oh, for me, I see sexual sin that has occurred. I
Yes.
see a scared, fearful, silenced child, specifically a girl, that's where I see myself in that space. I see hope. I think, were people pinky promising
Promise.
inside of it? I mean, it was such a flash of an image, and I was like, whoa, what? There it is. Oh, she's beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I say girl, but I also see woman inside of that image. There's really a beauty of seeing youthfulness, but that she also is the silenced woman still. So I know many women that I've had the pleasure of walking out experiences in our women's retreats. One year, Michelle, I had unknowingly 12 out of 12 who had been sexually abused. Zero idea. Some of them shared for the very first time and they're well into their 40s and 50s. And so I know that this is a topic that needs to be talked about. And I relish in the fact that the Lord has given us a place to do so today.
So, if you don't mind, I would like to share the dedication.
Yes,
Most
please.
people, when they read at least the dedication, they break out in tears.
Mm,
So, I'm going to read that first.
yeah.
And it says, in life, we encounter good and bad people. When you are young, it's fun to keep secrets with friends, unless it's a secret that may hurt someone's feelings or cause bodily harm. This book is dedicated to all young girls and boys, young ladies and men who have been hurt and told to keep it a secret. Those who have been touched inappropriately without permission and afraid to say something. It's time. Find someone you trust and spill the beans. It is never okay to be touched inappropriately. If they told you they would hurt you or your family, if you told, tell anyone. If they told you that no one would believe you, tell anyway. You are a survivor. You are not alone. And when a lot of people read that, mainly adults,
Yeah.
because they have had that thing happen to them as an adult, they immediately resonate with the book. And some of them, they just start crying because they don't want to have that conversation with their child. They're
Yeah.
praying that that doesn't happen to their child. So with this book, it doesn't teach about the predators on the outside. It's mainly conveying about the predators on the inside of the family. The
Mm-hmm.
cousins, the aunts, the uncles, the stepbrothers, even sometimes the dad. And so when you read this book, it talks about a character named Riley. And Riley loved her stepbrother. Riley would have never in a million years have thought that this can happen to her, especially with somebody her mom entrusted her with. But because it happened, now she has fear of everything. A lot of people don't understand that when something happens when they're younger, they just want to call the child bad or they're just acting out. But something happened to that child, and it could be male or female. Something happened. And so when you ask, why are you acting out? It may come out that something actually did
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So to surprise you, I am actually the character in this book.
Mm. Mm.
She had a better outcome than me, but it still happened. And I didn't tell anybody until my 40s.